Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. I'm here with the one and only Sandra Solomon Fragrance.
Yes, hi everyone.
You told me the other day, hey, why don't we make a video about the fragrances that I complimented you the most for?
Yes.
So here we are. This is actually part one because you had so many fragrances that you wanted to show.
Yes, I had. And as you know, this guy smells amazing every day. And I could actually give you a compliment every day, but I don't. But when you have these fragrances on, I always give you a compliment. Okay, so let's start because I'm eager to show you.
Yes.
One of the fragrances that I always compliment you for and that I don't always recognize is, I'm gonna get this wrong by the way, ALLURE Wanted by Night.
Yes.
Yes, this is spicy, it is sweet, and you know what I think about spicy and sweet fragrances.
Yeah. Oh my, yeah, this is one that you have given me so many compliments for. And I actually think that the sweetness in this one is very unique. And the sweetness in this one and the overall composition is to me quite addictive. I just love it.
Now we're going to talk about one that we have talked about so many times, but the reason for that is that it's so amazing. It is aromatic, it's slightly sweet, it's fresh, it works for absolutely any occasion, and I have smelled this on you like at the gym, after the gym, going out having fun, and it always smells amazing. And I know that there are so many men who feel so attractive in this one. And the one is ALLURE Sport O Extreme. And if you don't have this one and you do have the not O Extreme, the just ALLURE Sport, that one is amazing too.
Yeah, so there's something truly unique about this blend. It makes me feel crazy good in a crazy sexy way, and I'm just glad that you enjoy it as well.
Yeah, I do. And what I do think is the best thing about it is that it smells incredibly sexy. And as you said, you feel extremely sexy when you have it on, but you also feel and smell extremely elegant.
Yeah, and I do want to mention that I have received a ton of compliments throughout the years from this one. Highly recommended.
And now we have a wild card coming up, and this is a wild card because I know that there are lots of men who actually shy away from this one, but I give you a compliment every time you have it on. And I didn't think I liked it that much, but then you have sprayed it on so many times and I have been like, wow, what is that? And the one is Phantom from Paco Rabanne. Do not underestimate this one.
Yeah, and do not judge a book by its cover. I do not enjoy the bottle. And to be honest, the first time I put my nose to it when it was released, I was like, hey, okay, this is nice, but it's not something special. I'm not going to buy it. But then some time went by and I tried it again and I was like, hey, this is actually quite nice. Bought it and got a compliment straight away. And every single time I put it on, this chica right here gives me a very nice compliment.
The one coming up now is one that you are not going to get compliments from every woman for, because this one is special, but it always gets a compliment from me. And it will always get you compliments from women or men who actually enjoy leather-focused fragrances.
Yes.
And the one is Nichane Suede as Saffron. Wow. I love saffron, I love suede, I love leather. This one is so amazing. It's well made, it's luxurious, and this screams of sex, seduction and elegance at the same time.
Yeah, this reminds me of Tom Ford's Tuscan leather, but with a sort of a less intense kind of leather, a slight difference to the scent of the leather itself. And the saffron is more pronounced in this one. And yes, I have received some pretty wild and wicked and quite sexy compliments with this one. If you enjoy the scent of leather and want a truly luxurious and simply put stunning blend, make sure you try this one.
Another one that always gets compliments from me and that I don't think there is enough talk about, because this is a great fragrance, but I rarely see anyone talk about it. I might be wrong. Zadig and Voltaire, this is him.
This is him. This is so good.
This is so good. That incense, the vanilla, the sandalwood, the creamy, cozy, give me a hug kind of blend. This is so beauty. And this is so beauty.
This is so beauty.
This is so beauty.
This is such a beauty.
My English is so good. You know how it is. Every time you put this on, I'm like, oh my God, what is that? I know what it is, but yeah.
Yeah, you are right. This is a fantastic scent and it's quite underrated. But it's also an insane compliment getter. A great example of how crazy of a compliment getter this one is when you gave me a compliment for it and then we went to eat some burgers. The whole place reeks of burgers, yummy burgers.
Yeah.
And the girl who works there said, okay, is it you that smells amazing?
Yeah.
And it was this one. And after that, I got a compliment from the other waitress as well. This is a crazy compliment getter. It smells insanely good and awesome pick.
Yeah, and you actually got me to blind buy this a couple of years ago. And the exact words you said when you got me to blind buy it was, this is the kind of fragrance that everyone likes. I have gotten so many compliments for it and I have recommended it to so many people and everyone loves it. The next one is something I have recommended before because it really smells amazing, but I have kind of forgotten about it for quite some time. And then you had this on the other day and I was like, oh my God, what is that? And this was a warm summer evening. It was just the perfect timing to wear this. And this was, it smelled masculine, it smelled fruity, it smelled inviting and just so incredibly sexy. And the one is Club de Nuit Milestone from Armaf.
So good, so
yes,
good.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this one on a summer night, oh my God. I remember when you gave me a compliment for it. I also remember that you gave me a compliment for it the night after that one. This is perfect on those summer nights and you will smell insanely good with it on. And I quickly want to mention that this is a clone of Creed's Millésime Imperial and I think it's quite a well-made one and it's a truly unique scent that will get you attention whether you want it or not.
And you know I'm quite picky with my freshies.
Oh yes.
So if I'm going to like a fresh fragrance, it has to be really good. So one that is fresh, clean, but with something warm, cozy and a bit sweet in the background that you always get compliments from me for. And I'm talking about compliments like throughout the day.
Yes.
Not just when I first smelled it. I'm like, wow, you smell amazing
and
today.
not just like polite compliments like, that's a nice one. No, it's like, holy shit, what do you have on? Stuff like that.
Yeah, you do want to write this down because you need to smell like this. This is Oud Tobacco from Montal.
Yeah, Oud Tobacco is one of those fragrances I have received a crazy amount of compliments from you and from others as well. Guys, if you have not yet tried Oud Tobacco, please do so.
So I remember the first time I gave you a compliment for the next one. And the first time you had it on, I had never smelled it before. And I knew that this was one of your absolute favorites. So you were so happy that you finally got yourself a new bottle because you hadn't have it in, I had
like a pause for 2 or 3 years, I believe.
Yeah.
And I finished my first bottle and then I had a pause. And then I was so damn happy when I bought it again.
Yeah, and so when we met up, you had this suede jacket on, you had some nice pair of, I don't know if it was jeans or something, and a suede boot. And you looked so cool, and you smelled kind of funky. And I was like, he smells kind of funky, and I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, and the thing is that this comes to you in these kinds of layers. So you feel something funky, which is, I think, the oud.
Yeah.
Then you get the tobacco that is sweet. Then there's something like dried fruit, something salty. And this just lures you in. And I think that even if you are not 100% into the scent, you will be like, this is so interesting, I gotta smell more. Now I'm like 120% into this scent because it's so wonderful. So you always get compliments when you have this on.
And I believe that you were so excited to share how you feel about this fragrance that you actually forgot to say what's the name of it.
Oh!
So this is Top Force Tobacco Oud. And yeah, I agree. This one to me has something dirty about it, yet at the same time something extremely elegant. I absolutely love combining this with a suit and tie, or just something where you are a bit more dressed up. This is a fantastic men's fragrance, and according to me, a true masterpiece from Tom Ford.
Coming up is one of my absolute favorites from the Pas collection, and this is the first one you got from
Yes.
the Pas collection, and it was instant love.
Yeah.
And that's, I think it was both for you and for me, and that's when you knew that you like had to get them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dandy Me from Paco Rabanne is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
That creamy and sweet sandalwood together with the vanilla and topped off with the most beautiful grapefruit note. Oh my God, this is so good.
Yeah, and without going into details, even though we are friends, you have given me like sort of a, how should I say it? Like
Not inappropriate
yeah,
compliments.
no, but like semi-dirty, naughty kind of fragrances.
Maybe.
And yeah, this one is crazy sexy. This one will most likely land you crazy sexy compliments as well. I just love this one.
And we are letting you in on a secret. This was a secret that was your own for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Before I finally got to know what you had on. So
Yeah.
this was a scent that every time I smell it on you, I was like, oh my God, what is that? It smells so good. Now you have to tell me. And it was like, no, it's a secret.
I refused.
SHUHRAH Pour Homme from Rasasi.
Yeah.
And you know how much I really love Montabaco Intensivo from Ormond J.
Yeah.
This is like, they are not the same, but this reminds me of that one. And this
Interesting.
comes like a tenth of the price.
And I do want to mention that I received a ton of compliments, not only from you, but from other women as well. I also want to mention that yes, you have given me a ton of compliments for it when I wore it alone. But my secret was really to layer this with other fragrances.
Coming up is an amazing one from Jean Paul Gaultier, and I know that some men avoid this because it's a unisex version and they think it's too feminine for them. But I mean, who the hell cares? The only thing you need to worry about is smelling awesome.
Yes.
And you will smell
And
awesome.
you don't need to worry about that, sorry.
No, you don't even have to worry about that. The only thing you need to do is just go out, get Le Male Pride Edition.
And enjoy it.
And enjoy it.
And
let,
people are going to enjoy it on you, period.
yes, let women around you enjoy it. So I have given you so many compliments for this, and this is a perfect summertime fragrance. It projects so beautifully in the warm weather.
Now, I'm not some sort of a shark expert here, or marine biologist, or nature wildlife
I don't
expert.
think anyone believes that.
But with that said, I'm gonna say that you are like a shark, blood in the water shark kind of thing when I put this one on, because straight away you can sense it and you're going like, what is that? It's so good. Is it Jean Paul Gaultier again? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I have to put up to. And my guess is that if you put this one on, you will also have someone near you behave the same way.
And as most of you know, I love sweet fragrances. And when you have a sweet fragrance with this kind of burnt sugar note to it, you got me hooked. And you always get compliments from me when you have Stronger With You intensely on. And I'm guessing that's why you are in on your second bottle.
Yeah, this one. Oh my, just put your nose in it. I burned through my first bottle of it super fast. This one is crazy good.
Like this video, and if you want part 2, leave a comment.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you head on over to Sandra Solomon Fragrance's channel. I'm gonna link to her channel in the description below. It's up to her, it's up to me, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.